Yeah, Badman Magnum. Yeah. Open your mind in. Open your mind in.
I am Rosemary Robinson, and my journey to be in textile print or being a designer. Actually, I started being in a study for 5 years to get up to where my designing side is. But studying at the uni, I learned photography and plus printing. So I took on board for the printing, which anything that inspires me, I write it down and I put into reality. And this is how my journey starts, from getting printing into designing, that I want to be a little bit different from the African print, African textile. So my actually design will be, people might see my signature. As soon as they see the design, they'll know that this is from my textile design. With the experience, actually I had a friend called Samoa. I heard about Chale Wote many years ago, but I haven't attended. But the students go, but I paid for them to go, but I haven't been. So my being there is the first time, which is this year. And actually it really bring me on board that actually the artwork, the artists that I met and their work and everything, it really gives me another brain, you know, to really see through that art with the spiritual side coming into reality on painting is imaginable. And you know that actually this year was the year that I have seen the art at Chale Wote. So I was really impressed and I was really inspired by some of the artwork. So I did a little bit of sketch in my own mind, you know, and I'm going to put it on for 2021 that I'll come to Chale Wote. Actually with this year, I work with with the children. I support them and also I train them in sewing and putting actually what do you call it, to work together and do founding for the children. Yeah, and then so through Samoa and the work that we do together with the children, you know, that is why I got to come through to Chale Wote. Because when I was there, I know that actually gun symbols, yeah, influencing into the work of JamesTown, Chale Wote, as everybody knows. So I put into images of gun symbols. I've done them in different designs. Some of them are in scarves, so that those scarves are going to be actually generate in 2021. And but actually I can't really do it on my own. It have to come from your boss, you understand? So when heads get together, we can actually impart into it so that, you know, I can work to that, so that, you know, everybody might, that time, everybody might, you know, order. If you put on your side, people might buy the scarves and stuff like that. You understand? Yeah. There was actually, I was in the art, but then there was a time that I was broken down, which is I was really walking with 2 crutches. Yeah. So while I'm in pain or distress, I put things, as I lie down, whatever comes into my mind, I put into reality. You understand? Yeah, I have a lot of designs that I haven't even bring it out. You know, that I haven't even bring it out. And also, being also in the Chale Wote, I choose to do bits and pieces like bags and beddings, aprons and stuff like that, choosing the same gun symbols to work to do like fundraising, you know, for the JamesTown children as well. Yeah, I take machines there on like Mondays. So the first thing that they did, like working towards like about 14, 15, 16 years, they managed to sew a shorts. Yeah, I cut it for them and they sew it, you know. So what I really want is like when they are around about 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, they can come here and train to get that skill so that they can better their life, to look after their actually families. We go on Monday, they really enjoy the art work and then making things and stuff. Actually, in terms of that, you can use so many things to do art. And also, they can earn money from it. It's kind of like calabash, yeah, chini, calabash, yeah. You can use, I have some tools that you can do to decorate it and paint it and put a stick on it. So you can arrange it for like a flowers. You know, even corn, that we eat corn, when we bake it, that shell, you can spray it and you can stick it and then you can, it's so amazing. It is so amazing that you can use it like flowers. You know, some of the leaves like a broom, we can put pearls. We spray it and put pearls in it, you know, and it can be flower arrangement. You can arrange it for flowers. You know, fabrics. What I do, I burn fabrics in 3D. So you can cut it in a flower way, kind of like flower, and then bind it together and then use it as, you know, there's so many things that the kids can learn. They can learn how to do beading, and they can learn how to do like a project that I'm doing now with the children. I bought jeans, old denim from Katamanto. So we part it. We cut the waistband and then the pockets and everything. So some of the bag you can see like a pant. You know, we cut it and then paste it. You know, that is going to also raise funds for them. You know, for their actually for their future. When we go to the bush, there's so many things there that even plants, you can spray it. So by the time it dry, it gets hard. You can use it as a flower decoration. I have foundation that people that they don't have anything. They cannot afford it. Some parents have passed away. So I pick those ones and I try for them to win, you know, to be the breadwinner. They will get married. They will have to feed their children, you know. And I try also for money to come in the system. Some people who have it might pay so that I'll be able to support those that are, you know, privileged, you know, less privileged. And also, I don't mind people helping, donation, you know, to help more for the JamesTown children. Those that are from 14, 15, 16, 17 going, so that they will also come and better their life, you know, through NaaDei Fashion Training Center. We do creative pattern cutting. You learn how to do pattern cutting. The people that are here, I have 2 people here that their husband brought them because they are starting business. So within 6 weeks, they have to learn the quality side. You know, the quality, how the stitches and everything will go. Within 6 weeks, they are learning so that they will be able to check the business, to actually, because If you don't know these things and you don't have a good stitcher that stitch well, they will do rubbish for you. People have learned for 4 years. Even when they come here, they need attachment because of the quality of the garment that have to be. The finishing products counts a lot. So that is why they don't know how to, you can even interview them, they don't know how to sew or do pattern. But as soon as they start it, they got it. And now she's trying to use the machine to get used to it. I'll put her into waistband. I'll put her into pockets. I'll put her into zip fly for men's trousers and the men's top. So when you guide them, they know when they take somebody do any wrong stuff for them, they will notify that this is not sewn right, so that they will be able also to acknowledge and carry on with their businesses. Those that get closer to me, I advance them. So within 3 months, they will know how to sew. They will know how to do bits and pieces. So that if there's a wedding dress or engagement clothing and beading and everything, they will be all around to help. But without training them, I found out that people are scared to train people because they run away. I know, they will run away. But what God has given you, they will stick by you. And at the time that they have to go, you bless them. We have to work with this love and joy and happiness surrounding the atmosphere, so that actually people stand like sometimes, like a boss. So they are so strong on them. But it is how you cancel them a little bit. Sometimes by the time they will come, somebody has upset them already. So you have to come in and give them the hug, the love, you understand? But it's not everyone, because some of them does not respect. And some of them are humble, So actually, I just have to view, and you have to actually welcome all of them in. Everybody is peculiar in its own, way. So none of us, we are not perfect in any, you understand, but we try and direct people so that they may not fall into the wrong hands. For the first, coming out from the printing, I go on the fabric first. And then I know if I use this, I can use it for a kaftan or maybe evening floaty dresses. So you print some, you leave some plain so that it flows, glamorous. And that is where I work with a lady on my work experience. She does London Fashion Week, so working with people, you take so many ideas, how to transform things to come into reality, so there is so much that we can do, coming out from the printing, putting it on the garment. I have to think about it, you understand, what I can use the fabric for. Then with the colors that I'll use, and those are mixing colors and stuff like that.
Quick. Open your mind inside. 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 Quick. Open your mind inside. Open your mind inside. You ever hear this style? Bad man on this side. Your favorite artist, they bite my style. Quick. So slip, you they slip.